How many times have you been somewhere else, like school or work, and you just simply forgot to copy a file to your computer? You wanted to put it on your flash drive, but your dog started eating your couch, and you just kind of lost your mind, so you grabbed your laptop and you ran out the door, and then you realized, I don't have the file I need. What if you could find a way to take the network you're on now, say at school or work, and access your computer from home and drag a file to your desktop or to your flash drive or wherever? That's exactly what this application allows you to do. It's called ShareTool, and it's by Yazsoft, and I'm going to be doing a demonstration of it for you guys. So we're going to go ahead up here. There's a little icon, which is this one. That lets you know that ShareTool is running. And right now I'm on my custom build Hackintosh, so it's my main computer. It's always on. However, I do have a MacBook here, so this is what I'll be using for the purpose of this demonstration. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and open up ShareTool. I'll go to ShareTool Preferences. It's going to be sort of like a walkthrough / demonstration. So as you see when you open the application, there's three different things you can choose. You can either share, which is letting a computer access yours, or access this one. You can connect, which you can access another computer that runs ShareTool. Or you could go to Preferences, and there's very few preferences. You can keep the display, or you can display it in the menu bar. Keep computer awake while sharing. That's probably a good thing, but I have mine set to never sleep, so mine's just always on. Resize windows to fit all items, pretty self-explanatory, and check for updates automatically, which is always a good thing. So there's some more in-depth settings here. Excuse me. Display Bonjour service lists automatically. Bonjour is basically all the services your computer has that they're wireless, or they're on your network, so you can access them. So they're just different network. Use proxies configured in system preferences. You can tunnel through a HTTPS proxy. Honestly, I wouldn't even know how to set that up, but all you network fanatics out there obviously know how. So that's good that it has many different kinds of options. And you can rename Bonjour remote Bonjour services. I just keep that as default because honestly, I don't really know what that would do. So yeah. So I'll go ahead and I'll share this computer. So as you can see, network sharing is on. This does support VPNs, so you could have VPN access only. You could have the ports assigned manually, so you can say, okay, I only want to share stuff on this port on my router. Very cool. And you can also select the custom port, so you can just type in a number and there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll share this computer. So as you can see, network sharing is on. And you will have to, the first time you use this, you will have to make sure there's some things in settings. Under sharing, you're going to have to make sure everything you want to check, like screen sharing, if you want to do that. If you want to just file, you have to give the user of your other computer permissions. So, but it's just very easy. It's as easy as clicking the plus button and then adding it. Not very hard. So now let's go ahead and we'll get started. Alright, so let's say I'm at my college, or if you're at work, you're on your laptop, which I am right now. And the file you need is on the desktop of your computer, but like I said, your dog decided to start chewing your couch and taking cans out of the fridge and just causing destruction around the house. And you're late trying to pick all that stuff up, so you grabbed your laptop and you ran out the door. So now you don't have that file that you need. Well, here's how you can access it. So I'll go ahead and I'll open up ShareTool. And ShareTool does have to be, it doesn't have to be open on the machine you want to connect to, but it has to be running. So you don't have to have the window up, but it just has to be running in the background. So now I'm going to go ahead and type my password. You do have to create an account for ShareTool, but it is free. It's as simple as entering your email and typing a password, and that's it. So if you want, you can have it signed automatically next time, but if someone has this computer, I don't want them to be able to access all my files. So go ahead and sign in. And as you can see, on the home network I have set up, you can have different settings. For example, if maybe you have a girlfriend and she lives somewhere else, but you connect to her machine too, you could have a home one and then say girlfriend's house or something, and then have the computers that you want to connect to here. So as you can see, here's mine. It is not a Mac Pro, obviously it's a Hackintosh if you've been following my videos, but it's basically a Mac Pro anyway. So I want to connect to this. So it's as simple as double clicking. And here's a list of things that I can do. As you can see, I have a printer hooked up to it down here. I could go ahead and SSH into my computer. I could access my iTunes library. And I could actually use that library in my iTunes. So if I'm at the office and I don't have music on my computer, I could just go back to my home computer via the network and just play music on my computer. Very cool. I can also screen share with I don't know why I'd want to screen share to this laptop, but I could screen share to that. So we'll have a look at that. So we'll go ahead and we'll just double click that. And I'll go ahead and I'll type my password, which is very strong just for this video. And as you can see, here's my computer. Now if you see on my machine, my mouse cursor is moving. I could select stuff. So it is all in real time. The things that you see here actually are happening on the screen. And since I am running 2 displays, if you want to get a better view, you can just view 1 display. So this is my main display right here. So you can see the dock down there does move in real time. It works great. And here's the file I need, as you can see right here. So now what if I want to actually copy this to my computer? Well, not only can you screen share, you could actually mount that your hard drive on this machine. So let's go ahead and do that. So as you can see, Apple file sharing. Here's my computer. You double click it. It's going to connect to your hard drive. So as you can see here, I've added the desktop folder to be shared. So we'll go ahead and we'll click OK. And so now here are the files that are on my desktop. This is something I had to do for school, for my English class. I had to point out stuff that go on in a movie. Here's on Blender folder. Here is a game save file for the PS3. And here's the file I need. Conveniently named that. File I need, yeah! So now what if I want to copy this to my computer? Well, it's as simple as dragging it, and that's it. Now I have it, now I can do what I want with it. But even if you just need to upload something, you don't actually need it, like where you are right now, you could still just go back to the screen sharing. And I could open up, say, Safari. And I could go to, say, sendspace.com. And then I could choose the file. As you can see, this is all happening right on my machine via this laptop. It's all in real time. So we'll go to the file I need. We'll choose it, and I could upload it. I could get a link, and as you would expect, I can use my mail, which is on my other monitor. So I'll go and I'll display monitor 2. So then here's my mail application. So then if I want to submit that link and email it to somebody, I could simply do that without even having to copy it to this machine. So spaces do work. As you can see, it is kind of laggy, but it's a lot of action going on the screen. But yeah, so here's TweetDeck, what I use to manage all my Twitter feeds. And yeah, so that's probably, I would imagine, the biggest use for this application. But not only that, I mean, if you know what you're doing in Terminal, you could SSH in here. So now you get a terminal, you get a shell. So now you can do stuff. Do you want to continue connecting? Yes. Here's my password. So now if I want to, let's say, restart the dock. It helps if there's another L there. So now you can see my dock was restarted. Want to see what's using most resources on my machine. Here we go. And when you're done, you can log out. And we'll just go ahead and we'll close terminal. But as you can see, you could SSH. I could access this printer. So if I want to have something printed by the time I get home, I could just print it now and it'll be sitting there when I'm done. So as you can see, there's many different uses for this application. It's kind of like on Blender, which you could use hand in hand. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that real quick. We'll go to monitor 1. Okay, we don't need this, so I'll just go ahead and quit that. But let's say this file I need, I'll close out of this. Let's say this file I need here gets deleted. So we'll go ahead and we'll open on Blender. And we'll go down to file I need, here it is, double click it, and we'll recover this item to the desktop. So now I have taken a file that got deleted, I've recovered it, and I can do whatever I want with it, all from another computer. So that's the real power of ShareTool. It's very nice to have. You don't have to buy it twice, one for each machine. You could just buy it once and then have it licensed on both machines. So it is very nice. You can have as many computers as you want on this. They do have to be OS 10 machines. I think there actually might be a way to connect a Windows PC to this. I honestly haven't tried, but I think there might be a way. You could email Yazsoft and you could ask them, but I haven't had the need to do that, so I'm not quite sure. But that's pretty much it for the Yazsoft application on Blender. It is very convenient to have. It works extremely well. This even works if I have a video on this hard drive. I could open up my Turbo.264 HD app, and I could, just the same way, I could take a video on this machine, use my computer, which has 6 more cores in it than this one does, all clocked faster, and I could save a lot of time by having my computer convert it and then just copy it back rather than having to wait for my computer to do it. This MacBook only has 2 cores, whereas my Hackintosh has 8. So you can imagine how much time would be saved there. So that's pretty much it. I don't think there's much more I could show you guys. That I think you get the point of how awesome this application is. So that's pretty much it for ShareTool. I mean, it's a great application. There's so much more I could show you guys, but I think you guys get the point. And for an application that only costs $10 to $15, the possibilities are unlimited, and I highly recommend this application. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you just forgot to copy a file, this lets you have full access over your computer. Wherever your mouse goes on there, your mouse goes on here. Whatever you select on that gets selected on here. You copy files right over the internet, right down to your laptop. It's amazing, the capabilities this application has. And it does have security features. One thing you do have to keep in mind is that you have to set up that computer before you for instance, I'll go ahead and I'll show you. You have to go into sharing, and you have to actually allow that computer access. So no random computer could just get your computer's name and just go in and take all your stuff. So it does have security features, which is great. Just like Playback, it has great security features. Yazsoft does a great job making sure your stuff is secure. So I definitely give this application a 10 out of 10. It might have some problems on networks. I did have a few problems, but I've got them straightened out for the most part. It just takes some time, but just over a regular like web encryption network, or just even an open secure network, things will just go pretty smooth for you. I highly recommend checking out this application. Go ahead and check out Yazsoft.com. They have a great application, a great suite of applications, so go ahead and check out. Also, I do have a giveaway going on right now for Unblunder, which you saw in this video, and for Playback, and also for a desired smartphone case. So go ahead and check out itechcity.org for that. There's giveaway. You can watch my giveaway video, which I'll put on the screen now. Click that, take you right to it, give you all the details you need. The forums on iTech City, there's some great discussions there. Go ahead and check those out. If you have any questions about ShareTool, I'm at CPUKid on Twitter. Reply me. You could go ahead and comment on this video. I highly recommend checking out iTech City. The articles are posted there almost every day, sometimes even more than one day. So we've been getting some more writers and everything. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, like I said, you know how to contact me. So go ahead and check out Yazsoft.com, and thanks for watching.